What's up, everybody, and welcome back to Track Talkers. Is the Kawasaki 450 really that bad? Is Eli Tomac going to be able to sustain this all season long? Is Max Anstie really that good? How did Jorge Prado pull off a podium in his 6th Supercross race? Is Deegan in trouble for this championship? Can Levi come back? And we got some injury updates from Justin Barcia and Malcolm Stewart. All that and much, much more on this episode of Track Talkers.
Now on the 723.
What's up, everybody, and welcome back. We're in the studio with my brother, Tyler Entiknap, ex-professional athlete, and our very special guest this week, an absolute legend in the sport. Everybody, welcome to the show, Weston Peick. How's it going, boys?
Good, man. What up? It's been a minute.
Dude, it has been a minute. Oh, fuck, dude.
I feel like I've been invited a couple times on the show and they just don't fucking come through.
Hey,
I love it.
Hey, we were just saving you for A1.
That's what it was. We had to save Weston for
Yeah.
A1. This is going to be a good show. I'm very excited, boys. Yeah, let's get into the first segment of the show. Twisted Tea, the debrief. We got to start in the 250 heat number 1. Ty, what's your thoughts? What's your thoughts on just the 250 heats in general? Like, what did you see? What didn't you see? What stuck out?
What stuck out was just Max Anstie getting a good start in his heat race. What really stuck out to me, and then as well, we were talking about it earlier where we were a little worried about freaking Ryder D. Like, he got a bad start. He wasn't coming through the pack. He was just kind of staying where he needed to stay. And he wasn't moving forward, and he didn't show the speed like he showed in the main event. So right off the gate, I was actually really worried about Ryder D and just how his speed was going to be throughout the night. But he turned around for the main event, got the whole shot, and ended up on the podium. So that was just kind of a wrench in the whole entire system.
Yeah, I mean,
and then Hunter Yoder with the freaking whole shot, the guy could barely even walk outside the bike, and then still was able to make the main event and put in some good solid laps in the heat race.
Yeah, what about you, Weston? What stuck out to you for those 250 heat races, bro?
Well, I missed fucking heat 1, so we're gonna talk about that.
Dude, to be honest, it's like so jumbled. So much happened at A1. It's hard to even differentiate what was heat 1 and heat 2. So I know Deegan won one of the heats. Was that heat 1 or heat 2?
That'd have been 1 because I missed heat 1 and he wasn't in heat 2. So
yeah, so Deegan won heat 1.
And I didn't even go to Anaheim, so I just watched on TV. But I don't know, the 250s, I mean, there's some talent for sure. You could just tell some guys, like, they got that opening speed.
Yeah.
But then, like, they don't have they got like a 1-2 lap speed that they could show where it's like, oh, maybe 10 guys can win. But then when it breaks out to the main, it's like, who gets a good start? Because you could tell by, like, the feed of, like, dudes that are just like, they have that little bit of speed and then they can't maintain that shit for more than 10 minutes or even 5 minutes. But I mean, the heats are always good because then those guys get that chance to build up some momentum and shit. But the heats are never the same. I mean, it's always like, yeah, you get a guy that goes out there and goes balls deep fast for 6-7 laps, and then kind of the main event comes around. It's like I didn't expect, I expected more, but
yeah,
it could just be A1. I don't know. It's always around 2 or 3 shit mixes up, but.
Yeah, I know, but dude, the 250s are just so inconsistent. Like, I just don't understand why these guys go up and down so much, and I really think that's why Max Anstie is going to be so good this year. It's like Deegan goes out there and he dominates heat 1, like we talked about. I mean, gone by like 15 seconds. Like, absolutely destroys them, and then goes out in the main and completely fumbles the ball. And two, like, if anything, Deegan was, I think, expecting to go out there and whoop that ass in the main event, especially with all the talk with the press conference, him saying like, how do you compare me to a guy that has 0 championships versus me having 5 championships? I mean, saying it right next to the guy, I absolutely love it. But, you know, at some point you got to come out and get the job done. And he did the right thing, you know, at the beginning where he went out and won the heat race and smoked him, but then he sucked in the main event. And I guess, you know, that's really what it comes down to in this 250 class is you got to figure out how to just translate it from the beginning of the day all the way to the end of the day. Because I'll tell you what, Ryder D Francisco, Ty, you were talking about it just now. He did suck in the heat race, and you can only do that so many times without it not working in the main event. Yeah, it worked out this time. It worked out really good for him. But Weston and, you know, and I and you, we all know, dude, you can't do bad in the heat race and expect to just pull it out of your ass every single time in the main event. It just doesn't work.
Yeah, no, you need that gate pick going into that main event, especially, you know, coming up here where I think San Diego is going to be a really small, short start. So you're going to have a really good gate position coming in the main event for San Diego. But I was just worried about his speed in general. Like, I was expecting him to be like kind of making quick work of anybody, you know, outside the top 3, you know, in your heat race. Like those guys, like if you're 5th and back, those guys are qualifying like 20th. You know?
Yeah, but Weston, talk about this though. And this is what me and Ty and I were talking about during the races, like watching it. We were literally focused, eyes in, locked on Ryder D Francisco. And he, you know, there's no other way to put it. Ryder was sucking. We love Ryder to death. He's the local boy, and we want him to do good. And obviously, he pulled it out in the main event. But, dude, everybody's fucking fast now. You can't get in the back of the pack and expect to build yourself up and build confidence. Like, he now knows and is afraid that if he gets in the back, he's not going to be able to cut through the pack. And that's the problem now is everybody's fast. And even if you're Ryder D Francisco, I mean, look at Hayden Deegan in the main. If you're not that elite guy that gets out front every time and puts it down, you ain't shit.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, there's a couple guys I think that could that have a little more speed than the rest of the field, which is like, you know, Kitchen, Anstie, Deegan. As far as like if those dudes start in the back, they could potentially make their way to a podium. But like you see that last year, like, you know, Deegan always made a lot of mistakes in the beginning. But then he was able to come back and just mash through the field. Last year, it was easier for him. This year, I mean, it's A1. Shit's always whatever. There's always the hype and the whatever. Call it the pussy jitters and shit. But like, it's like, yeah, you know, we'll see round 2 of like who can, you know, who fumbles in the beginning and who can come to the pack. But I feel like this year, that the group that did top 8 this weekend in the lights class, they're on their game a little bit more. Like with Ryder finishing 3rd, yeah, does he need more speed? Yes, but coming from last year, he looks better this year on the bike and more consistent. But if you were to put him starting in 10th, I don't think he would have made it to top 5 going from the back to the front because like he's fast, but he was put in that position and got a good start, which that makes a world of difference of people that are messing up behind, which happened numerous times. So it's like, that's where it's, you know, he's got to build that momentum and just keep thriving from that and keep pushing forward, which is good to see him, you know, up front after having a few bad years. But it's like, there's still a few guys that can fucking hammer down from the back though and make it to a podium. So it's,
yeah, but you know like I mean? You say that, but what the fuck happened then at A1? Because you just named Levi and Hayden, and both those guys started in the back, and they still, it was 5 and 7? And that's the 250 class. Like, if they're not doing the 250 class, Hayden better figure it out for the 450, because if you start in 10th or 11th, he ain't making it to the podium.
Yeah, but did they fucking crash twice?
So I'm just checking. Levi? I'm checking main event right now. So as he crossed the first lap, he was in position 12th on the first lap, and he made it up to 4th.
Deegan?
Okay.
Deegan.
I mean, but dude,
yeah, but last year, and then, I'd see from last year, he'd go from last and win it last year a couple times. I'm pretty sure I remember seeing that.
Thank you.
But yeah, this year, like I said, I mean, dudes are fast, but fucking A1. Let's just
Okay, so yeah,
A1's always a shit show.
Okay, so you keep talking about A1.
Yes,
how
it
much
is.
weight? How much weight for you, Weston? Or I guess I don't really know how to ask this question. It's like, how much does A1 really play into how you actually are as a rider?
Well, I mean, I was just different. I don't know. I was the same every fucking time.
Built different, boy.
Like, if I sucked at A1, which I typically always did, my A1 results were always like 8th to 10th place. Like,
Yeah.
once I was like rolling in my pace, and then like, but I would get better every weekend. Or just like A1 always just sucked because like everybody's on their game, going crazy. And it's just like, well, just kind of just fucking ride, get through A1 and let, a bunch of the field get hurt and crash and do stupid shit. And then, then you just start, digging deep. But, everybody's different. I mean, but I could, I don't know. It seems like everybody's kind of picked up the pace a little bit.
Yeah.
For the lights class. So, I mean, it's good to see. I don't always like seeing the same damn people win.
Yeah. I mean,
yeah,
let's move.
True.
Let's that's a perfect segue in the 250 main event. Let's talk about that. Holy shit, dude. The crowd at A1 was completely silent during the 250 main event. And I really think, and Ty brought this up, I think nobody was expecting to see who the fuck was out front. They were like, where is Levi and where is Hayden and why aren't they out front? Like the crowd was silent during like 3/4 of the main event. Like people didn't even know what to think.
Little bump. There was a little bump when Max Anstie like passed for the lead, but that was like a little one. Like they were not watching Max, passing for the lead. They were trying to figure out where Hayden and Levi were.
Yeah.
It was insane.
I mean, yeah, but like that just goes to show you, I don't know. It's like the 250 class is always just so funky. Like for you, Weston, if you were, let's just say, a team manager or a riding coach, and you were Levi's riding coach right now, Levi's trainer, after that completely coming unwound at A1, what do you even tell him, and what's the strategy moving forward?
Dude, I wouldn't say shit. I would continue with my game plan. Like if I would, like, say I was the trainer, right?
Yes.
Or whatever. It doesn't even fucking matter if I was team manager, team owner, trainer. Like,
yeah,
like obviously, matter. Like I said, it's the biggest thing is like if he's. I mean, he seems pretty straightforward on his head game as far as like not being ruffled his feathers and shit by other people. But like, I mean, it's just the biggest thing is like keeping these fucking dudes on track as far as like mentality and where they're put at. Like, what's your week look like? Keep it consistent. Don't change. It's fucking A1. Don't start thinking about a bunch of different stupid shit and changing shit. Like, because you're fast. Like, let's go to round 2 and continue what we're doing. We're not changing the week, other than figure out how to fucking start on the starting gate and not get fucked up in the first turn. Just little shit like that. It's not big shit, because you gotta think like this shit's at the end of the day, this shit becomes easy. Like when you're fast and you're training. So it's like we're not changing the program. We're just here. Keep your head straight. Don't change shit for the week. Let's roll into round 2. Like, it's not. I wouldn't get too switched up on certain things after round 1. Yeah. If it's round 3, I'm like, bitch, there's fucking 7 races. You better get your shit together, dude. Like,
okay, so round 3. If we're at round 3 and we're still like what, 5th or 6th. I mean, we got to completely change the program now, right? Or he's got to pull his head out of his ass, something.
Yeah. I mean, what are you going to do, though? You can't do shit. It's you're balls deep in the game. You're like, okay, what am I going to do? Am I going to train harder?
No.
Am I going to change the motorcycle? No. Only if it needs to be changed.
Yeah.
So no, because you don't do that during the season unless you're that far off on pace or you look like shit on the track.
Yeah.
But it's like, sometimes it's like, hey, you're going to sit at home and you're just going to ride your bicycle for 4 or 5 days, and then you're going to show back up with a fresh head. It's kind of like, maybe a quick reset, or maybe, hey, look at some old videos from you last year. Like, don't be a bitch. Like, I don't know, like some shit like that. It's like,
yeah,
because at the end of the day, like, I've done that. You try to change something mid-season, it works or it doesn't work. But you know, when you're in the 250 class, it's like shit's gone quick. You know, you have one race you can have bad, maybe two. Other than that, like if you fuck up race 3, you ain't in championship contention anymore.
Yeah, I mean, that's just facts. All right, well, let's switch to the
facts. And two, I don't even think it ended up that bad. Like he ended up 6th, one spot behind or 2 spots behind Hayden Deegan. Like I think, just like Weston said, like he just needs to come in with a better game plan of get the whole shot, or if you get a bad start, like stay the fuck up. Like don't force anything. You got to get through the first 2 corners up and not way behind, so he can battle and get maybe onto the podium throughout the race. Just have a better game plan going into the main event.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing else we can talk about for Levi. I mean, he's either going to pull his head out of his ass or not. One of the things he's got going for him is he's got speed. We've seen that, but can he put it down? I mean, that's the only question is, can he put it down? Because Levi tends to Levi, and he's just going to have to go on to this next round and see if he can change something up. But on the other side of the spectrum, you got Max Anstie, which my take on Max Anstie, and obviously we're buddies, we were teammates for a while, but he looked like that was enough speed to outspeed Deegan and Levi if he needed to, or at least on the same page where he doesn't have to find speed right now. It looked like that was a win at the end of the night. Now, at the beginning of the night, he looked like shit. His bike setup, he said it was too stiff. They went softer all day. But in that main event, it really did look like we were on that Hayden Deegan, Levi Kitchens speed level. How did you guys feel about that? Was that a fluke? Was that those guys weren't riding well? What do you guys think?
Weston, go ahead.
Dude, so I mean, the thing with Anstie is like he shows up every main event, heat race. He's more than 80%, in my opinion, he's in the top fucking 3. Like that's plain and simple. So he always puts himself in a better position from the start of the race.
Yeah.
Where like Levi Deegan, they're always, I feel like they're 50% or more in the back because they fuck up the first turn, don't get a good start, and they're always chasing from the back to the front for a lot of the time. So like Anstie has like a one up on start consistency of always putting himself in the right place, it seems like.
Yeah.
But then his speed, yeah, he's fast. But if he was in that position, he should have checked out, in my opinion. Like for being out front like that, he should have checked out from 2 and 3 a little bit easier because like Kitchen and Deegan, I think they're both raw speed is faster than Anstie. But
yeah,
I don't know how, like if both of those 3, Anstie 1, Kitchen 2, Deegan 3, and they're right off the start, 1, 2, 3. I don't think it'd be tough for me to think that Anstie is going to win. He'd get 3rd if those guys all were hammering down. But as far as like raw speed, because if that was the case, I'm just thinking like he was still leading the race, obviously. Like, but he should have checked out a little bit more over Hymas and what's his name?
Ryder D.
Yeah. Ryder D. So like I thought like there should have been a bigger gap between that than it was, but then who knows? He could have just been maintaining, that pace. But if it was me, I would have checked the fuck out and made a statement. Like because then that gets in those dudes' heads. Like these kids don't have head strength sometimes. So it's like if he would have just checked out and been fucking 20 seconds gone, then that changes the field. Everybody thinking like, oh shit. Yeah, this homeboy checked out, and then they start thinking,
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I do agree with you though. Hymas is definitely really fragile right now in his confidence, just because this is the first, sight of light that we have seen out of this kid after being injured. I will say this: that Honda looked very solid, and he looked solid as well. But there's no doubt in my mind that Deegan and Levi are faster than Hymas. And with that being said, if they were all 3 up front, who knows what could happen. But at the end of the day, you got to be up front. And Deegan is having a major problem with his starts, and that is a recipe for disaster. It's like,
I mean, yeah, but you say that, but he did get a whole shot in his heat race. He just didn't execute it on the main event.
that's the Deegan story, though. You can't do that if you want to win championships, right? I mean, you got to be able to beat top 5 every single start somehow, some way, especially when you're that small. Like, Deegan's a little dude. He's light, he's small, he's short. He should be plenty light enough on the fastest bike that they make to be able to be top 5 every single time, no matter what.
Yeah.
Yes or no?
I mean, yes, I agree with you.
Bottom line.
Yes, I agree.
And that right there, I'm going to tell you right now, and the reason I'm digging and just laying into them right now is because you want to go 450, big dog, you better start working out your starts because you're going to be a regular ass motherfucker in the 450 class if you don't get a whole shot. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes or no? I mean, Weston, you're laughing,
100%.
but chime in, dude.
No, I just like it. I fucking love it. No, it's the truth. Like, it's the truth. Yeah, because I mean, the 450, like, yeah, the 450 class is a different world. But I mean, I've seen shit where it's like dudes roll up and they just like they perform in the 450 class, and then sometimes they roll up and they're just the average Joe. You know, they have a couple limelights, but
Yeah.
on average, they're just the Joe. You know, average person. But yeah, it's the 450, and especially now with the 450 class, it's fucking stacked.
Yeah.
Like, so it's
Well,
It's
that's
heavy.
the hard part. That's why I'm being so harsh is, dude, you got to go up against Jet. He's like superhuman starter, superhuman speed, superhuman everything.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
Fucking
we're
bullshit.
going into the Jet fucking talk. Let's go into the 450 class. I don't even know. Should we even talk about the heat race, or should we just go right into the main event and talk about Chase Sexton? Or where do we start with the red flag? Do we start with updates? Let's start with updates. So Justin Barcia and Malcolm Stewart, there was a red flag on the first 450 start. We've seen that Malcolm Stewart has a dislocated shoulder. Thankfully, it's not worse. We did hear that report from Jason Wygant, and then we also got an update from Justin Barcia's Instagram. I think we heard there's a small fracture in one of his vertebrae in his back, but other than that, he walked out on his own from the hospital. You want to talk about a miracle, boys?
Yeah, bro.
Mhm.
Both of them. I mean, both of them are fairly lucky, I think,
Fairly?
just on how that went down. I mean, they didn't come unscathed. So, but as far as like landing on dudes on triples, like they both got off super easy.
Well, let's bring up kind of what we were talking about after the race, Ty. Like, we want to talk to AMA Weston and like advocate for, you know, you have to have at least 3 or 4 straightaways before you have a Supercross triple, or even like what's another
I would say
option?
3 corners. 3 corners before we can have a Supercross triple or a 60-foot double.
I mean, dude, you could technically say you had 3 corners on this one though.
Yeah, I didn't even pay attention
Not-
actually to see how far the triple was from the start, but yeah, like having like multi-option rhythm lanes or a triple at an angle right off the start is fucking hairy. Let alone, we all know, like it's like going through a rhythm lane right off the start, which is every race. That's just how shit rolls. But like, yeah,
Yeah.
a triple is like a little bit gnarlier because, motherfucker, you can't look over your goddamn head to see who didn't double as well. You know, if you do it in front, so it's like it's tough regardless to even figure it out because it's like you try to make a different layout, you try to do this, try to do that, but like shit doesn't always end up laying out how it does on a track layout. But I mean, dude, I don't know. That shit happens. That same shit happened back at the Dodger Stadium with
Trey.
Trey and
Ryan Morris.
No, Morris.
Ryan Morris.
Yep.
Yeah, because that happened. That
Yeah.
happened right in front of me, and I fucking think I landed on Marias or Kennard after they hit the ground because I don't know if I hit the triple or checked up and doubled or whatever the hell and still hit one of them. But it's like same scenario. Like you just don't know because you're in the low pocket and you're going to triple if you don't see
Mhm.
nobody. So it's like it's hard to even you know put a blame on anything other than like shit. If there was a triple in that scenario, I may have just fucking put this bitch in park on the double when I landed and be like, all right, I'm gonna let everybody jump the fuck over me and then I'm gonna go.
Like you're laughing, but it's fucking at this point.
That's
It's
yes.
serious, dude. Look at what the fuck happens because
100%.
the thing is it's our job or was our job to hit the triple when we could, because you could pass like 4 motherfuckers if you hit the triple when they were doubling.
Mm-hmm.
And you just risk it all. And most of the time it works out.
Yeah.
Which is the shitty part.
Yeah, you just fucking close your eyes and you fucking roll up the fucking landing of the triple.
Oh, I'm laughing, but it's not funny. It's really not funny.
But it's like,
It is not
but
funny at all.
it's so hard to even wrap your head around. Okay, what do I do at that instant? It's like,
no, and Justin
fucking
Barsha
roll out of it. You know?
Yeah, Justin Barsha did the right thing. I mean, the guy behind you, is like, that guy's probably committed to the triple already too. And he went off the triple and he's just going with race pace, trying to go with the flow of traffic. And Malcolm, obviously Kenny rode into him. You see where Kenny rode into him and kind of like pushed him wide, which also is kind of, his job by solidifying himself as that position. But unfortunately, in that little instance, Malcolm Stewart couldn't hit the triple. And you're at the beginning of the top level 450 Supercross. And it's just like, I don't know how to avoid this situation.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it is avoidable, to be honest. It's because you gotta think there's so many people right off the start. You have a triple, you're getting roosted, fucking adrenaline's up. It's like who knows if you even seen him hit it as a double. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit goes so quick and you're looking forward and it's like you just miss it by a second because there's so many bikes going that fast over that jump at that time. It's like, who knows who's fucking doubling? You don't even see it. It comes so quick. You're just like,
you're getting fucking peppered with dirt and fucking everything, or you're freaking looking through a little peephole because your goggles just got roosted and you're gonna rip a tire off over the triple.
Yeah.
Fucking anything.
Either way, prayers go out to those guys. We'll try to think of something if we do. Shoot. You guys in the comments, throw the comments down there. I know you guys want to put your opinion in. Throw the comments down below and give us some ideas. But let's move on. What do you guys want to talk about first? I say we talk about Chase Sexton. Yeah?
Chase Sexton is fucking cowie?
Yeah, and he's fucking coward, dude.
Fuck. Right?
Like,
we want to get into this?
Yes. Like, Okay, let's just lay out some...
Wes is laughing.
Let's just lay out some
whose fucking fault is it now? Whose fault is it now? Okay.
Oh, shit. Let's just lay out the facts, okay? Chase Sexton was not comfortable on his bike, period. That was not the best Chase Sexton we have seen, and we know he can ride better than that. Okay? So, Weston... what led to this happening? Give us your take on the situation.
Which part? The race of the night or the brand switching?
The whole thing. Just give it just try to wrap it up in a little bubble.
Okay. I have nothing. I have nothing against Chase as a human being, okay?
Yes.
But fuck. Like, I talked to him last year at the KTM truck at fucking wherever I was at. Phoenix, who knows? Oh, Colorado, who knows? But it's just like, good person, but goddamn, like, you're faster than shit, but the fucking bike ain't the problem. Yeah. It's not. Like, there's just like this like level of like, he's faster than shit, but he can't sustain that. He doesn't know how to like manage a certain situation with when he's overpowering the bike or he's pushing fast, whatever it is. And he just always ends up on the damn ground. Like it's fucking painful to watch somebody that's so talented and so fast, but then it gets to him every single time. So it's like, it's not the fucking bike. It is not the bike because you've been on 3 brands. And 3 people have won on all 3 of those brands in the last year. So it's like, what does he got to do? I don't fucking know what he's got to do. He's got to figure something out because like those crashes are just stupid crashes. Like, but it's
the heat race crash was just like, bro, what are we doing?
That's what I'm saying. He goes so ham, so quick. It's almost like. It's like just shit flashes before his eyes, and he's like, "Oh, I'm fucking here," and then you're like, "Oh, but I'm on the ground though." like he tries to do like some shit. He tries to pull some quick shit, and it's like it looks potential to be really well, but then like he can't execute it. He can't fulfill through that power move he just did.
Yeah.
Because he ends up on the ground, tucking the front end, crashing, whatever it is. But it's like, it ain't the motherfucking bike, because you just tested it for 6 months, 7 months, 8, or whatever the hell, 4 months, how much every time you got. It's like, you can't say that I'm that comfortable and I love my bike now, and then the same shit occurs. Same crash, same problems. Like, it's not the bike, it's you. You got to figure your shit out. You got to back it down and figure out how to ride that motherfucker, and then do the shit you do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Period. That's perfectly said. And two, that's the funny thing is, like, I love Chase too. He's such a cool bro. He's such a cool dude. I've hung out with Chase out at Castillo's multiple times. I've talked to him multiple times, him and his dad. They're both really, really good people. Great, great person. But when you go from KTM or Honda, KTM, and now Kawasaki, and the exact same thing is happening. I mean, you can kind of, I don't want to point the finger, but unfortunately, sometimes you have to swallow your pill, and you got to just realize that, you know what I'm doing and the way I'm thinking is wrong, and I got to change it. I have to change it.
Yeah, but sometimes it's like you watch him ride and you critique him, like it's because he's always over he like pushes the front too much, but he ain't heavy enough to pull it off. Like the way he power moves the front of the bike in certain areas where how he crashes a lot. It's like he goes for it, but then he's missing like one little step of like how to conform and finish that move that he did. It's the same shit every time. Outdoor, Supercross, 3 bike brands. It's like whatever it is, it's like it's a fucking minute, minimal thing he's doing that's causing that to happen every time. It's like he makes a crazy power move and doesn't throttle through that specific thing he's doing, and that's what bites him in the ass, because it's like an instant pause where like he may chop throttle or a little bit too much over the left or the right of the bike, and then it's like fucking boom, because you're pushing that statement of like, I could do this shit, but then like when you get to the last minute of that thing you just did, you don't fucking follow through with it and you hit the ground.
Yeah.
It's like, where like Jack can pull that shit off, but he's more light on the bike in certain areas where like he lets it flow. Like he does that shit, and it's like, but he fucking comes through with the throttle, like super light on his toes and his feet and his body position. It's like, so he can make that shit work.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about too. It's like Chase Sexton tries to muscle the bike through shit, and it just doesn't work. If it's a steel.
Well, when you're so heavy, aluminum. When you're so heavy on a bike, you have to make sure you're powering down like to finish the move off.
Yeah, but dude, he's finishing it off. But I think you just don't realize that bike's made out of aluminum and it's got recoil to it. What you're putting in somehow has got to come back out.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, you ain't wrong. Yes.
Okay. Who else? Let's talk about Cooper Webb. Not the best day, but could have been the best day. Weston, how do you rebound from that situation? You get out front, you're doing good, and then all of a sudden you have a red flag, then you go again, and there's no other way to put it. You fucked up.
Yeah, he fucked up, but he still showed. But like, he's the same thing, dude. He's a beast, though. Like, watch, dude. He'll win. He'll fucking win this next weekend in San Diego. Watch. He's like that dude. It's like, I just had this stupid fucking shit happen this weekend, and he'll show up the next weekend and be like, "Fuck you, what up? I won." Yeah. like balding and all, just like, fuck you.
Balding and all.
Like, but that's just he rolls that way. He's like, he's sneaky, he's talented, like he does weird shit, and like once that 10-minute mark comes, it's like boom, hammer down. Like he showed it this last weekend, but fumbled too many times. Like, but he's never a good A1 rider. He's never a pre 2 or 3 round good rider. It's like he's the kind of guy that sits around and he's fast. He knows it. And then when shit starts hitting the fans with people, he knows how to fucking ride you. He knows how to put you in a place to make you uncomfortable.
Yep.
And then he breaks you down and fucking wins. Like, that's how he rolls. He's got a different way of doing shit. But like, I don't ever count Coop to be a early season like stomper. He's not like that.
Yeah, I mean, no homo. He looked skinny, and like, I know that sounds weird, but one of the things we kind of I'm sure you recognize it too, Weston, but Coop gets fat easy. You know what I mean? Like, off season, he looks thick quick. When he's not training, you could see it. And this was probably the skinniest I've ever seen Coop look at A1. And that to me tells me he's ready to like be really snappy and win quick. And if Cooper can come out, like you said, and win at San Diego, he'll be the pick for the championship. Right now, he's not my pick for the championship. I am going Ken Roczen, and I know obviously that's biased, but I just feel like Ken Roczen deserves and thinks he should have a 450 championship. And still, I believe that this is the one where he can get it done. Do you guys, like, what do you guys think about that situation? What do you guys think about his second place at A1?
Bro,
I mean, it was a really good second place.
Yeah.
Like, what?
No, I was gonna. No.
Am I going, Weston, or are you going?
No, go for it. You fucking go. You go. I backed out. You know?
Bitch. Go.
Fucking run it, motherfucker.
Oh shit, dude! I think from the heat race when Ken Roczen jumped right next to Chase and pushed Chase out on the heat race, like Kenny came to play, and you could see it in that main event. There was a lot of like yo-yo effect with him and Eli, and he was pushing through that whole entire main event. But he just looks freaking solid, man. He looks like he wants to fight for this championship. And the only thing that worries me about Ken Roczen is just the consistency and how long he can keep it up. Like, we had that one mistake last year when he got the red plate with that dude cross jumping him in the sand. But, you know, if that doesn't happen last year, he could have been right in this fight. So just keeping the consistency with Ken Roczen and just making sure he can stay on point and be up there every single weekend. Because, like Weston says, I think Kenny's a little bit fragile on his mental, where if he has like one or two bad rounds, I don't know if he can bounce back like Cooper Webb can.
Hey, I didn't say he's fucking fragile. Well,
I didn't
say that.
Hey, I didn't hear that shit either.
Hey, you didn't say that he was fragile, but you said the 250 guys are light on their mentals.
Yeah, but no, I think Roczen's like he's like Tomac. They've been around. Like, they know the game. Like, they're not stupid. They know what it takes to win. And like with Roczen, it's like he's got his opening game is I think one of the strongest out of all the riders, as far as like throwing shit down and making you his bitch pretty much real quick, as far as like coming to the pack if he needs to.
Yeah.
But it's like, I think he can win a championship too, hands down. Like, he just always has a fucking problem, whether it's like another rider getting in his way and crashing or shit like that. It's like, that's what always tends to be his problem, is that. And that's unfortunate, but that's fucking racing. That's what happens. But what I was going to say is that if that motherfucker wins a championship, I'm going to fucking dust the cobwebs off my Suzuki and maybe start riding again.
Let's go. Dude,
I'm gonna get me like one of those fucking RC car starters where I just put a little fucking thing on the thing, and I'm gonna buzz that shit because I ain't taking that.
Oh shit! Maybe that's what we need over at PMG, dude. Is those RC car like auto starters? We'll put it on the Kickstarter. Oh, that would be the shit.
If I fucking crash and stall that bitch, I'm gonna pull it out of my fanny pack and fucking start it. Like,
oh shit, bro! I know you like. It is fucking hilarious though, right? Like, just straight dinosaur ass Kickstarter whooping that ass. You know, it's like, how is that bike that good still? Like, it just goes to show you that, you know, dirt bikes got to a certain point and really haven't evolutionized that much. You know, all this electronic, all this electric starter bullshit. If you don't have a good frame and you don't have good suspension, you ain't got shit.
Yeah, no, that's hands down. I mean, that's the thing. It's the talent that's on the bike, and it's if that talent can set their shit up. It don't matter what fucking bike it is. You can pull out a goddamn 2010 450 and build that thing, and you're still going to be fast. Yep. It just depends on who you are and how talented you are.
Yep.
But that Kickstarter is probably the biggest Kickstarter ever made. It probably weighs fucking 12 pounds. So
imagine you start seeing him like unbolting the Kickstarter on the gate so he like loses weight and shit. Oh, that would be funny. All right, let's talk about Jorge Prado a little bit. Talk about an absolute just surprise. I called him for 11th place. I literally said there was zero shot he was going to be in the top 10, let alone on the podium and winning the heat race. Are you guys kidding me? Weston, what's the thoughts on him?
I was surprised too. I was like, this motherfucker ain't gonna be. I mean, I knew he'd be there, but like not that.
Okay, what's there though? What was your expectation of like what is there?
8th, 9th place.
Yep.
With an opening round, like maybe 10th, because like just from the past. I mean, I'm just going based on his past history, and it's just like, I didn't really think that like he was that sensitive to the Cowie, and then like obviously the KTM suits him. He's happy and he's riding like he should, you know, for his caliber and what he's accomplished in life. So it's like, is the bike that fucking bad? Fuck, I don't know. Ask Chase Sexton. Fuck, I don't know. Like,
hey, it's an honest question now, though.
Yeah,
it does not look good.
Yeah.
Like,
but dude, the crazy thing is though, like
the LCQ is a loss of traction through the whoops.
No, that's because his approach was shit in that run. That's why he crashed. That was the worst set of fucking whoops I've ever seen in my life.
Like I always saw it from a side profile.
Oh, like you're talking about like his entrance and his technique and like
that was all him. That was my bike right there. That was all him.
Damn, son. Speaking facts.
Like just the way it went sideways and then just totally started letting off, and then there it goes. It's done. Yeah. Like that was 100% rider error. That was not bike. But I don't think it's the bike, dude, because like, dude, Cowies are fucking good. Like a stock Cowie is slow, but it is like the bike handles good.
Okay, we're gonna save that for another segment. Let's talk about Hunter Lawrence and Jason Anderson, just in a nutshell. What do we grade their performance on a 1 to 10? And do we expect those guys to go forward from A1, or do we expect those two to go backwards?
You want to take this, Ty? You're going to do it.
Yeah, have Uncle Ty jump in.
Addie needs to be a little bit better director of the show.
I love it when you guys step over each other. We're gonna have to do this shit more often, bro. Go ahead, Ty.
I think Hunter, I think is gonna get, I don't know, by his speed and stuff, it's gonna be tough for him to get a win.
Dude, you know what I heard? I'm going to step over you. This is what I heard. Let's throw a tidbit because I got to hear your take on this shit. I heard from a reliable source that they're struggling with setting up their bike still, and Hunter's not happy with the bike. What?
Dude, I heard that too. Isn't that the same motorcycle last year?
Yeah, I mean, 26s didn't change. 25, 26, same bike.
Yeah. Like, is this like to the point where you're just unhappy with where you're at as a human with your speed? Or are like, oh man, it's just such a hard debate. I don't know. Okay, throw that into the tally. Uncle Ty, go ahead and finish.
Well, with that, I mean, even though like he just didn't feel comfortable, and I felt like until Cooper Webb started pushing on him and like trying to pass Hunter, like that lit a fire underneath Hunter on getting Jason and catching back up to Jason and passing him again and getting into 4th place. Like, but as far as like raw speed goes, it looked like it took him a long time to get there. And with this 450 class and with the guys behind him, like I'm just looking at the people behind him. Cooper Webb got 7th. Chase got 8th. Like those guys are going to flip flop up into top 3 and definitely get some more wins throughout the season. So it's going to be hard for Hunter to move out of that 3, 4, 5 spot for every round. Moving forward.
Think
don't you guys think?
I think the early on passes fucking frazzled him. Like he wasn't ready to have that Roczen Tomac just fuck you speed right off the bat. And those guys passing him right off the bat, like punk moves, like just right through you. Whoops, turn, boom, gone. Like that shit. That should have put you in a spot.
Yeah, that
real
shit
quick.
fucks with you.
And then you got to regroup. You're like, oh shit. Did I do good enough on the off season? Like it's just little, mind game shit like that. Like that's my opinion. Is like when you get trained that quick in a fucking half a lap to a lap, like that shit, it puts you back up and you're like, oh damn, I gotta do something. I gotta change something. And then they ride timid for a minute, then they gotta bounce back in the flow. So I mean, it's just, I'm not counting him out for some podiums and some wins. Like he's another one that's like a sneaky fast technical rider. So like he'll pull off some wins this year. I wouldn't doubt.
You think one win or do you think a couple?
I think 2-3 wins this year, possibly. I think there's going to be a lot of wins this year from different riders.
Yeah, I mean, I would agree. Now that Jet's gone, it's going to be like everybody.
I hope, but like, it always seems to play out like after like 4 rounds, everybody kind of settles into their spot. I think. I hope it doesn't happen with this group, just because we have so many. We have Cooper Webb that still kind of find their flow. Chase Sexton, Jorge Prado now, but Kenny and Eli, signified the top 2 and.
Well, it's not signified yet. It's still A1. They looked good. They set themselves up. But until you aren't signifying yourself as that podium guy until I would say about round 5. If you're round 5 and you've been on the podium a couple times, everybody else kind of knows, shit, dude. If this guy's behind me, he's probably going to get me.
We've been talking all show, though, is like those guys are veterans. And to start out hot like this, I find it really hard that if they stay healthy, that they're going to be way off in a round unless something happens.
Yeah.
Bro, they're vets, bro. They're like on the last couple of years, they're fucking off season pumping, dude, with some shit. Like,
I know, dude. Somebody was like, bro, dude, Tomac looks like he's been on the peptides, my boy, just juiced up.
Fuck, he's on some other shit, dog. He ain't peptides. Fuck, man, that ain't doing shit.
Oh, dude, we got the whole cocktail coming in, don't we? Oh,
yeah,
they just said, fuck it, bro. This is like my last first or second year. If something happens, something happens.
Hey, water who, bro? Water who?
What fucking test, bro? I'm on some new shit.
Like low key, AMA's like, hey, y'all, we want superior athletes. It's an off season, so like we're not gonna do shit. Just make sure you're clean at A1.
Right. Make sure you fucking piss straight, motherfucker.
Oh, that is.
But hang on. Here's my wife's piss real quick, by the way.
I can't even imagine what goes on in the NFL. This is just a little tangent, but with piss tests in NFL, they have to give them like a 2 weeks notice that they're gonna have a pee test. Like, dude, if you can't get clean in 2 weeks, bro, what are you doing? And they still get busted.
Yeah. Fuck.
They know it. They don't care. They're like, oh yeah, they're dirty. Whatever. All right. Anything else we want to talk about? Go ahead.
Let's were you guys impressed with Jason Anderson? Because I thought, dude, I was actually really impressed with how Jason Anderson rode and how long he fought off Hunter Lawrence. Like, I thought he was going to get 4th.
Yeah, Jason was sick, supposedly, is what I heard.
Don't fucking start talking sick already. It's A1.
Thank you, God, bro.
Damn it.
Ty said the same thing to me. He's like, dude, you're leaving out information. I'm like, dude, you know how many times I hear these fools sick? Like, okay, Jason Anderson might have had like a little cough. When I seen him, he looked pretty good. He probably was fighting off a little something. But dude, everybody I don't know. I don't know. Either way, Jason Anderson, to me, sick or not sick, he had a solid ride, but he's going to need more. Because like Ty talked about, Chase Sexton's going to get better. Chase Sexton's going to get better. Cooper Webb's going to get better. There's going to be guys that are going to get better, and Jason Anderson is going to need to step it up a notch because when Hunter finally did get by Jason, he had that little bit more speed towards the end of the moto. And I don't know if that was because Jason's still kind of recovering from what he was battling, which it really could be. You know, last year he obviously had that thing where he pulled out of Kawasaki and didn't race a couple races. Who knows what that was really about? I don't think we'll ever know. But, you know, it does look like he's still trying to work himself into shape a little bit. I like the speed. I like where he finished. But my number one thing is he's got to get better. He's got to get better.
Agreed. Agree on that.
Right?
Well, he's fast. We all know he's fast. But yeah, he's got I don't know what his off the bike shit looks like, you know what I'm saying, as far as like how much work is he really putting in?
Yeah.
Like how team fried is he right now, or is he not team fried? Like,
yeah. And how much does this position and how close he was to actually do good motivate him to do better? You know, I think that's the one thing that I'm taking away from A1 for Anderson is like that to me looked like a little bit of light. Like, and I know from my seasons and Weston, you know damn well from battling with Dungy at Phoenix that when you get a little light and you know that your program is somewhat working and you feel like things are going in the right direction, it motivates you so much to move forward even more.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, it's like you just fucking, you know, it's working and just balls fucking deep and then even more going for it. Like it makes a difference. It clicks. Like you get in that zone and you're like, okay, it's working. It's just a confidence thing too. It's like, but then I got hurt, so that kind of fucked me. So
yeah,
but I still bounced back, you know. And
yeah, you broke your foot, right? On that little step up or something.
Yeah, that step on, step off. I just like landed wrong and fucking broke my foot and the bone in my foot.
Fuck.
But yeah, it's, you know, I think he's got like way less, you know, stress on his shoulders now, you know, with being on a factory team, and now he's on like a support team, and that's a loose program over there. It's not as like corporate and crazy, so you're not always like fucking looking behind your back, you know.
Yeah.
It's like it's so I think someone like that, you know, I feel like he kind of needs that
yeah,
pressure,
but it's
intense, you know.
Yeah. It's hard though, because sometimes like it feels like it's like the perfect program for Kenny, where Kenny seems like a really self-motivated person, you know?
Yeah.
But with Jason, he definitely seems more relaxed. Now, I think at the beginning, the relaxed situation is going to help Jason Anderson because it's not uptight. And that just seems like the kind of person Jason Anderson is. But shit, I know it. We all know it. When we're relaxed for too long, we let shit slide. We let shit fade away. So you got to look for some other motivation. And I guess that's why I mentioned the positive result at A1 and like seeing the light is like, hopefully that's going to push him to work even harder and keep going.
Yeah. Yes. Agreed. Yeah.
All right. Well, let's move on. Let's get into the next segment of the show. Panic button. Bam. Okay. My panic button question for you guys is the whole Star Yamaha thing with Cooper Webb switching to the 25 and going to a setup that he knows is proven on versus not riding the 26. I think everybody in that whole entire press room and probably about 20 people text me, holy shit, did you hear Cooper Webb isn't on the 26 and he's riding the 25? This is definitely a big ding on Yamaha. Then he goes out and performs and gets, Ty, what'd you say, 7th? Is that where
Yeah.
he ended up? He got 7th place.
Mm-hmm.
How much of a difference really do you think the 26 would have been over the 25? Especially for all, it's going to be talked about for a long time. Is the bike going to make that much of a difference?
I don't recall them changing that much on that 20. I mean, they changed some shit on the 26, but I don't know if it was
They changed the frame. The frame is different on the 26, right?
Yeah. Not a ton different, but yeah, it's definitely different. I mean, but it's like, I haven't heard it's that bad. I've ridden it. It wasn't that bad from my 25 that I have. So it's like, but then again, they throw so much different shit on it that it ain't a production bike. So, obviously the suspension is the same.
Yep.
For what they're racing
and they're
on, the work
using
stuff.
He said he's using the motor package. So, like, the frame, you're telling me the frame was so bad and so not connected enough to where you wanted to use the 25.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess, taking that back, thinking now, like when I was on JGR in 2015, my first year, like I loved the 2015 fucking chassis.
Yeah.
They made some small changes in 2016.
Yeah.
And I fucking hated it. It was like, it was minimal changes on the frame, some other shit. And I was like, I want the 2015 chassis. I was like, I will do so much better on that chassis if you can give it to me. But they would not. Yamaha wouldn't let us race on that 15 chassis. And I was like pissed. I'm like, all right, well, I'm gonna fucking suck all year like I did. But it's like, I don't know. He may end up, maybe they're just chasing something to try to fix it and change it. And maybe he may end up riding the 26. You never know. It's like, it's little shit. I mean, once you're comfortable and you win on something, and if you hop on something new, you're like, there's something about it that's not allowing me to like push in a certain position or in a certain spot of the track with such stiff suspension on Supercross. Like, that's going to hold you back. And if it's something that he's chasing, why not just ride a 20
Yeah.
They got him. They're still at the dealership down the street from my house for sale for like $7,000 now.
Yeah.
So
I mean, but I guess the big question is for me, is like, you definitely touched on it, Weston, is like, there's just so much unknown. And was that Cooper Webb being, and I don't want to say scared because I don't think scared is the right word, but I guess I'm going to use it. Is that Cooper Webb being scared of like him getting maybe smoked at the test track on the 26 and him not riding it as well, and then coming into A1 like, oh my God, dude, I don't want to go out there and suck and be this far back in the championship. I need to just ride the 25 when, maybe that's just a mental block that he couldn't get over and he just wanted to ride the 25. I mean, how much of a difference can a bike really make? Or a frame, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, it makes a difference. I mean, obviously at that level and that speed of being able to like tell the difference of what something does. Cause I've been there. I've tried shit. It's like, no, take it off. This shit sucks. Send it back to Japan and throw it away. Like that's how.
I mean, it's facts. I never really knew that because I was on the same bike for 20 years. So you know what I mean? Like,
yeah. Well, dude, like when we were testing the 18 Suzuki on JGR, like we had fucking piles of parts that Japan came over and brought. And like the bike was already made, but we were just testing works parts, like what we could make that bike better with. And it was like, I'm talking like we fucking tested like 15 different swing arms. I'm like, motherfucker, I don't know the difference between A and fucking Z at this point. Like I don't know what to do here. Like, I don't have time for this shit. So then like Phil would do a lot of testing. And like, it was like, dude, it was fucking mayhem. So like, you got to think when a new bike comes out and there's that much shit to test. And if you're in a position where you're like, I won on the 25, I'm comfortable. The 26 isn't comfortable. I don't like these parts on this chassis, whether it's good or bad. Like that's the kind of call you got to make, but then you got to back that shit up and be able to fucking perform on a 25 by no means, but like I said, like I said early on, is like, I don't count Coop out at all. It's round fucking one. Like he never performs at round one, for the most part. Like, but I mean, yeah, bikes make a big difference for sure.
I don't know. I mean, okay, let's ask this last question. We'll throw this one to Uncle Ty first. What does Cooper Webb have to do to stay on the 25 for the rest of the season? And at what point does Yamaha just be like, nah, bro, you're on the 26 now. You're sucking.
I don't think he's going to make that change in Supercross. Like,
No matter what.
They're not going to be flip-flopping like that, no matter what. Like, he's going to be like, Yamaha knows it. Cooper Webb knows it. Like, wait until we get to some softer tracks. Wait until we get like 5 rounds in and see where Cooper Webb's at. And then they'll start, making the decision, because Cooper Webb, minus that heat race crash with Aaron Plessinger, could have had a way better gate position there. And then even without the red flag, he was up in the front. So that could have been a completely different main event. Like, we know on this phone call, like, how quick shit can change from like a good night and a bad night. So just give him a couple more rounds. And I think you're going to see Cooper Webb, at least be on the podium or, fighting for wins, because I felt like he looked spicy. He looked over aggressive in A1, where I felt like he could have let the race come to him a little bit, especially in the beginning of that heat race. Like, I've never seen, Cooper Webb force it in like that, especially on Aaron Plessinger. So I think round 2,
I don't know if that was actually
different Cooper Webb.
But
yeah, he came in hot as fuck on accident.
Bro.
Yeah, like I don't know if we're calling that aggressive,
he held it on
bro.
20 more feet.
Dude, no. He thought AP was going outside the 3 on, and my boy Cooper Webb's plan was go straight inside and cut off the 3 on and make the pass and go roll step on, step off. That was his fucking plan. And AP said, nah, last second, I'm going to the inside, and just fucking T-boned him.
Dude, I don't think he would have made the fucking inside regardless of anybody. That was like taking fucking 3 shots of Fireball with an extra shot of antifreeze on top, fucking with my eyes closed, fucking sending it.
Oh shit. Oh hell no. Oh
shit.
God. All
Dude,
right.
It seriously looked just, I was like, when I saw it from behind, I felt like Cooper Webb like hit like a patch of mud. It looked so bad. Like he didn't even slow down.
Oh shit, that's funny. All right, well, show sponsors, we appreciate you guys. Twisted Tea, Dirt Trick Sprocket, Stan Benson Racing, Guts Racing, SKDA Graphics. If you guys haven't used it yet, go to dirttricks.com and put in the code Track Talkers, all caps 26, to get a discount today. We appreciate all of our sponsors. We appreciate them supporting the show, so make sure you guys support them. Let's finish this thing out, boys. We got the last segment of the show, Moto Court. All right, what do we want to debate? Okay, does Jorge Prado podium again in the next 3 rounds? Or we can debate, does the Kawasaki 450 actually suck? What do you guys want to do?
Fuck.
like, what do you guys want to do? What's the debate question? Come on,
Do we talk
pick.
about one of them? Or do we do one of them? Or fuck it, let's go, Callie.
Yes.
Yeah, we got to go Cowie, bro.
Okay, what side? Weston? What side are you picking?
What was the question again? Does
the
actually
Kawasaki 450 actual motorcycle suck? What side are you on? Is it not suck or does it suck?
It sucks.
Okay, perfect. Ty, what side are you on?
Well, I guess I got to go with Cowie sucks.
Well, you got to make an opening statement here. This is the whole thing. You got to make a defending statement to see if the Cowie sucks or not sucks. So I guess, Weston, you're on the side of trying to prove that the Cowie doesn't suck. Ty, you're on the side of the Kawasaki does suck. Weston, we give you the courtroom. Let's hear your opening statement.
All right. I don't think it sucks based on the past talent, because Tomac won on it.
Okay.
And Anderson has Anderson podiumed on it, right? And he won on the Cowie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I believe he
I
got
don't
one.
remember, but yeah,
it doesn't suck. It just comes down to like Prado. Okay, let's pull Prado into this, right? Like first full year Supercross, right? I'm pretty sure, I don't fucking know, but I think it was last year's first full year.
Well, he
right?
didn't even make it past
no?
like 3 rounds, but it was supposed to be his first.
Yeah,
full year.
he crashed in A3 or A2 or something, right?
Yeah, but let's put that predicament, like fresh off the fucking over the boat, under the boat, wherever you got, however you got here. Like, the bike ain't bad. I think that was 100% like a bad year for Anderson. And then you take Prado as like, you better perform. You just came off of fucking all these wins in Europe. He shows up. He got shit under his plate to even perform, then has fumbles, then isn't happy, then just chases his tail the whole time. Not the bike's fault. And then now you have Sexton, which has had 3 brands where he's crashed on. So it's not, I don't think it's the bike. I think it comes down to Ryder. Like, because Cowie's pretty open to change shit, because I know everybody Cowie. Those guys are willing to do anything. Yeah. Like, suspension, whatever the fuck you want. You want air, you want spring, you want fucking hybrid, whatever you want. Like, the shit's there to test. It's available. Like, you want it, you can get it. If you want to test it, you have the option.
Okay.
I don't think it's the bike at all.
All right. Ty?
So here's my issue, though, is like, they've had what? Let's just say 4 months to get this bike ready to race Anaheim One on, on a hard packed, chuck hold, edgy track. Like, we know, like, everybody at Cowie, Chase, Garrett knows exactly what A1's gonna be. They do press day. They ride press. So they ride press for what, a half an hour? And then Addie's walking back to the pits and seeing the forks and the shock completely off Chase Sexton's bike when he's walking back through the pits. So we know they're not taking off the forks and the shock just to put a slight change back in. They're going back to the data sheet and trying a completely new setup that they found probably 2 or 3 weeks ago. And they're like, well, let's put that one in, and that's going to be our base for practice. Then practice happens.
I'll say, bro, they were in the truck with the suspension just clicking and just making it look like they're making changes, because that's the shit that fucking I think Johnny used to do with fucking Barsha. JGR was like, because Barsha would have like so many fits about shit, and Johnny would take the shit off the bike and just go sit in the truck and look at the shock and turn the flathead back and forth. Like, all right, fucking change. Here it is. It's good.
Okay, keep going.
They could have done that. I mean, we're dealing with Chase Sexton, who's
order in the court. Shit.
Doesn't know where to go with bikes and testing, because the common denominator is Chase Sexton with all these problems. So, like, is just Chase that bad at testing? He doesn't know where to go with a bike when he has problems. Like, why haven't we gone through this data and figured out a game plan of, like, if the bike feels stiff, this is the direction we're going to go. If the bike feels soft, this is what the direction we're going to go. Like, he seems behind the 8 ball with his data and where he wants to go at the races. And you could kind of see it in that main event, or even in the heat race. Like, bro, Kenny and Eli just checked out from him in the heat race, and he was just forcing the bike. Like, yeah, he looked good in certain sections, but he did not look comfortable, and he couldn't even hit a toe with Ken Roczen in the heat race. So how can it not be the bike? We know how good Chase is, but he's not making the right decisions on his setup to put him in a good position to be up there with those guys. Like, how are we still in the same spot and 4 months in or 5 months in on this Kawasaki, and we still don't know where to go? Like, and now we're hitting the panic button after Anaheim One.
All right.
It's the shot call of the rider. It ain't the fucking team.
Okay. Silence in the court. I have one question for Weston. So, if the bike is that good, okay, why did Chase Sexton get worse on the Kawasaki over the KTM?
I don't know.
All right.
Like, I think worse based on round one. Fucking terrible. Like, but I think he will come back. I'm just based on, like, his situation. But then again, he's had 3 brands. He had KTM last. He was riding cone valves, then went and put KYB on there, and that shit is way better than cone valves because Pro Components is like, I've tried it. I've rode on it. It's fucking terrible in my opinion. But on KYB, that changes that whole motorcycle to a whole new motorcycle and still had problems.
Yeah.
I don't think it's the bike. I think it's the person setting it up. And I think it's part of the team having a high name rider like that can come in, that can win championships, that tells the team how it is going to go. Like instead of the team using the data that they have and telling the rider what the fuck they're going to do to a point on testing and how shit works or what's going to work based on the data that the manufacturer has. Instead of letting them give insight, they let the rider, because I've seen it. I've been on a team with someone like that, and it's like the rider controls the narrative. The rider controls the fucking team and tells the team what they do. And then when the bike's not good, it's the team's fault, even though they made the fucking choices. That's my opinion on it. I've seen it firsthand, and it's like, period. I'm gonna end that statement. It comes down to the control that the team allows the rider to have.
Okay. Tyler.
And that's where I'm at with Chase Sexton and the team is like, it seems like both of them are still trying to feel each other out, and they both need to get in a line and just iron out the kinks and kind of let stuff happen and kind of get a solid setup, and then just ride it for at least a whole couple weeks and just iron this whole thing out. Because we all know on this freaking phone call right now, when you are riding, a fucked up Supercross track on race day, it's 100% different from what you're practicing on during the week.
All right.
Unless you ride a Milestone every day, then that's just beat up. So you're used to it.
Straight up. All right, guys.
Hey, Milestone was gnarly.
Well, the winner of this debate will be up to you guys. Make sure you guys comment below. Is the Kawasaki bike just the problem, or is the Kawi pretty good? And we just need to make sure that our riders are comfy and happy and they want to go fast. It's up to you guys. Like I said, make sure you guys comment below, and we'll go through those and see who wins this debate. Up next, last thing on the agenda, guys. What do we expect for next week? Who do we expect at the top step? Weston, give me your top 3 in 450, and give me your top 3 in 250.
All right, San Diego, similar dirt, maybe a little bit tackier. I'm gonna go Roczen, Tomac, and Webb.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay. All right. 250s.
250s, Anstie, Deegan, Kitchen.
All right. Uncle Ty, 450s.
You gonna write this shit down? So
Okay, I'm gonna.
Okay. Let's write this shit down. We'll write it down.
This shit down.
So
dog.
Kenny,
Tomac,
Eli,
Webb.
and Webb. Okay, that's 1, 2, 3, and then 250s. Go from the top.
Anstie, Deegan, Kitchen.
Damn, Anstie with the freaking 2-peat. I love the confidence.
He's gonna fucking hole shot. Watch it.
Okay.
He will hole shot and check out.
Oh my gosh, he is so funny.
Weston on track walk. Max rolled up to me. He's like, dude, I heard you on the podcast, Ty, and I'm just gonna let you know, bro. I've been fucking killing my starts on the test track. I've been hole shotting everybody, and you're gonna see it, bro. I'm gonna be fucking top notch in the main event. I'm gonna make you eat my words, dude. And I was like, bro, the only thing that would make me happier is seeing you out front in the main event, Max. Good luck, bro. He's like, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna prove you wrong. I'm like, fucking you better, bro.
Dude, fucking guy comes off the podium. I'm sitting there on the podium, right? After the 250. He's smiling, kissing his wife. He walks up to me. He's like, I know I didn't fucking hole shot, but I'm going to do it next week. And I was pretty fucking close. Oh, shit. I love it. Okay, Uncle Ty, top 3 on the 450.
I think I'm gonna match with Ken Roczen with the win, because I think he's gonna get a whole shot and fucking
Pussy
win.
Go.
Second
Come on,
place.
top 3. Get this shit going, dude.
Okay, chill. I'm
Dude,
gonna
do you have fucking
go.
Down syndrome right now? Or
Yeah,
what?
that's what
Fucking
I'm
spit it
saying.
out.
Like, fucking spit it out.
I'm gonna
Uncle Ty.
go. I'm gonna go second, Hunter Lawrence,
Hunter.
and then
Okay.
third, Eli Tomac.
Okay. 3. Oh, Eli gets 3. Sick. All right.
Yeah.
Top 3 250.
Top 3 250. I think Hayden number 1.
Okay. Yep.
Max 2,
Okay.
and then Chance Hymas 3.
Ooh, okay. Let's go. Love to see it. All right. 450s for the deuce. Ken Roczen. I'm just gonna match
shit.
it. I just think that
Do we all 3 fucking match Roczen for the
yes.
win?
Well, it's the smartest decision. As soon as you said that, the dirt is perfect. And 2, on top of that, I think I've seen Ken Roczen do really good at San Diego in the past. Either way, Ken Roczen is going to do good on that shit.
Let me look at the freaking track map on
Look up the
Don't
track
fucking
map.
look at the track
San
map.
Diego.
You ain't gonna look at that shit. You already made your fucking decision. You can't fucking make comeback.
You can't
change it.
come back.
I'm gonna argue why it's even a better decision because the motherfucker, god damn it. Because Snapdragon always has a short start, and I think Kenny's gonna be better on a short start.
Okay.
Because he's got the extra power from the fucking
It's
RC cart engine starter.
Hell yeah. Well, and
love
too,
it.
bro, that motherfucker, that dude has such good sprint speed, like better than I've ever seen anybody have like sprint speed in my life.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
he
mean,
kills it.
we can all agree on that shit. So my 450 is Ken Roczen, Eli Tomac, Chase Sexton. I think Chase Sexton, huge bounce back this week.
Do you think he bounces back and gets third?
Yes, absolutely, dude. If there's one thing that I have learned about doing shitty on a race weekend at Supercross is there is nothing more fucking motivating on this entire planet than doing shitty when you know you should be doing good. Period. Like,
And then you're just excited for the next weekend?
not even excited, dude. Just a point to prove. Just pissed off. He's either going to get top 3 or he's going to weed his brains out. One or the other. He's going to force the issue. Am I wrong?
A, you fucking called it, motherfucker. God damn it.
Like, he's going to, that's what's going to happen. I'm telling you. You know how it
we need to
is.
make bets now. God damn it.
Okay. I know.
All right. 10 grand on what? That he finishes third or crashes out?
10 grand?
Yeah, 10 grand.
Dude, I don't know what kind of budget you think Track Talkers has, but it ain't able to do 10 grand or not. Let's put it that way. We got like $20, maybe $100. I have to pay Ty $100 for, I thought Jorge Prado wouldn't even get top 10, so I owe Ty $100.
Yeah.
That was a bad
Fucking
fucking
A,
bet.
man.
Okay, 250s, Hayden Deegan. I'm going Hayden. I'm going to go Chance for number
As
2
one?
spot. Yep, Hayden for number 1, Chance at 2, and I'm going to go Anstie at 3. And the reason that is I think Max has got a nice cushion, and I think he's a really smart dude. And if he doesn't get the whole shot, which I expect him to get good starts, especially now that the pressure's off, but if he doesn't, he is one of those guys that will just settle for a third place and go on to fight another day. He's either going to win again, like Weston said, and just get on this insane roll, or he's going to be like, okay, championship mode. Let's get another top 3. See you later. Peace. So I'm putting him in the 3 spot for that reason. So I got Ken Roczen first, Cooper Webb second, and Chase Sexton in third. Yes, you guys heard me right. I did not put Eli Tomac on the podium. My reasoning for that, this was my thought process. Yeah, Anaheim is hard pack, but San Diego's like a whole different level of hard pack. And I'm sorry, but I seen that KTM in Australia. Show me you can do it at San Diego, and then you can do it anywhere. But that's why I didn't put him on the podium.
You think San Diego's? I've never raced on that specific dirt, but is it slippery?
Dude,
Did you see the amount of
is
Pebble
like-
Rock at Anaheim One? For
it-
fuck's sakes.
Dude,
Yes.
it is worse at San Diego Snapdragon. Like, I went there for Monster Jam.
It is.
It's might as well
It's
ride
way
on
more
gravel.
clay.
Might as well ride on gravel.
All right. Well, I thought that was
And,
what Anaheim
yeah, but
One
then
was like. It
that
was
doesn't
fucking
even help your
gravel.
argument with Chase Sexton.
Dude, I don't care what dirt it is. Chase Sexton should have been faster. That's what I'm saying. He's just going to get pissed off and make the bike work. I mean, look at what Ricky did for all those years. He was riding a shit-ass bike and made it work. You can make a shitty bike work if you want to force it. And he's either going to podium and get up there and be pissed off enough to be where he needs to be, or he's going to wad his brains out doing it.
Yeah, but Ricky wasn't tall enough to get over the front of the bike, so he didn't crash as much. So.
And that bar rake was insane. Like, I don't think I've seen anybody since then use a bar rake like Ricky Carmichael did.
Hey,
Ricky Carmichael did
I
have
used
enough
those
height
bars.
to get over
Just because
the
it
front
says
end.
RC Bend Weston doesn't mean it was the bars he fucking used, bro.
Fuck.
Oh, shit. All right, well, we appreciate it. Anything else, boys? We're wrapping up the show, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Let's wrap this thing up.
Minion I gotta put to sleep.
Cool. Well, we appreciate you guys watching. Thank you so much for tuning into this episode for Track Talkers. We will have it next week, and we want to get you guys involved. We're going to do it once a month, but we want to see what your guys' bike problems are, problems at the track, problems in your life. We're going to make a post on Instagram that's called Throttle Therapy. Put some questions down below, and if they're a little too gnarly for comments on Instagram, DM us. We'll go through it and figure it out. Another thing we're going to do, Ty also wanted to implement this, get you guys involved. Hashtag on X or Twitter, whatever you want to call it. Are you kidding me? If you guys have any are you kidding me moments about Supercross, please hashtag are you kidding me and write the question down afterwards. We're going to answer all of those. We want to get you guys involved. We appreciate you guys watching. If you haven't, like and subscribe. Make sure you tell your brother, sister, mom, cousin, aunt, uncle, whatever you got about Track Talkers. You guys drive the show, and we appreciate you. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you on the next episode. Peace.